Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't use the term loosely at all because, well, except for Bruce and I. Bruce, we use the term gentleman loosely because we've done some pretty foolish things on here. You've done okay. You've pretty much done okay. Me, on the other hand, I've been totally blinded. Totally blinded. I couldn't see out the last contest. That was hilarious, man. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing all right. Just recovering from that surgery. It's not going bad. Not as much pain as I thought I was going to be going through.
Fantastic. Well, hip surgery is not supposed to be, the recovery is not supposed to be as easy because it's a very tight, confined space. Why would I know that? I don't know. So my point is that hip surgery is supposed to take and be in a very confined space. So some people find it to be very uncomfortable. And in your case, you seem to be doing everything that you're doing.
I'm telling you, because of some of the other painful things I've experienced. This leg pain from getting cut open really isn't nothing. When you felt the feeling of 9 Carolina Reapers sitting in your stomach, what that does to you. Everything else in life seems like a piece of cake.
Bruce, thank you for sharing that. Let's welcome our guests. First and foremost, the man with the plan, the guy with the gimpy leg, the man who is hobbling around his garden with his cane. His cane is used to impale critters and young trespassers who are stealing his peppers. Right. And you've got pepper thieves, I hear, right?
Yeah, what?
You got pepper thieves back at home.
Oh, yeah, neighborhood kids. Yeah, I do. And guess where I find the evidence?
Where?
I find it right next to my garden hose on the side of my house. So it's obvious the kids got themselves burned by my peppers, stealing my peppers, and then they were using my hose. They didn't even shut the hose off.
Guys, we're gonna if you ever wonder how dumb you were as a kid, the kids are stealing the peppers and they're eating them right at the garden and dropping them on the floor and wondering how he knows right there at the base where he stole them from. That's how dumb we were as kids, guys. And it's kid logic, right? It's kid logic. It's like, he can't look down. He doesn't have a neck. His neck is frozen. He can't do any of that stuff. Anyway, so Bruce Podslayer Cook is with us. We're so thrilled he's back in action. In which we will look forward to making him blow chow and do other fun stuff with peppers and whatever, because we've got a lot going on. First of all, Bruce, let's welcome our guests in the chat room here. We got a lot of people lining up, guys. We got Patty Fish. Thank you for coming. Shaz, thank you for coming. Shaz 73. If I name an account here, guys, every one of you accounts, if you see anyone in chat that's causing any trouble at all, block them. Executive decision. Anyone who's negative, anyone who it takes a pot shot at anyone, block them. You have my full permission. We all know each other well in here. Doris the cat, welcome. It's great having you here. I love your character name. Nikki from the Wine Cellar and Trials, Mom She Bing, thank you very much for coming on in. Explore Malaysia, thank you very much. Explore Malaysia is a great channel, guys. Just it takes you through Malaysia, and these are real sites that he just happens across. They just happen across. Woman Outdoors, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you back in the swing of things, and really enjoy a huge channel, guys. This is a sleeper account. Woman Outdoors, she has a huge following. Welcome to chat. Al Chaff. The guy who has more hair and like 6 hairs on his beard than I have on my whole head. Kim Burris, I love you. Welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Let me see here. Look at all the people saying hi to each other. We have got the one and only 351. 351 is the man with the plan. He is, like Shaz is, these are people that you just get to know. Good people, solid people you can go to. Thank you, 351, for all your support. You know how much I appreciate you for everything you've done. Scully's House of Thrillers, huge account, guys. A good dude too, man, but solid dude. We all have ugly dog lures. This guy, really a really interesting piece you did last time, and sharing what you just went through. And it's really a pleasure to have you here today. It's good to have you around, by the way. Sarcastic Storage Stacker, who we were talking about all the nonsense in the past and what a pile of crap it was. And it was funny because the one person who causes it all, he causes it everywhere around them. It's like he's standing in piss, shit, and vomit, guys. It's unbelievable. And he goes, hey, he smells. Whatever. Anyway, guys, we're having a great time here. 351, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Once a pathological liar, guys. Always a pathological liar. If it's only one person, it's that person. It's not everyone else around them. And if you can't figure it out, that's probably why you're in your position you are in your life. Nez Lover. Nez Lover is an awesome friend. If you've heard me mention names, especially here, we got 21 in the house already, Bruce. Catfish Fever and Outdoors, thank you so much for coming on in. Guys, I literally woke up, just fed my special needs stepson, and I've got 2 scoops of peanut butter in my mouth, Bruce. Go ahead.
Yep. Oh.
And let me keep on going through the names here. I want to make sure. Jocelyn, thank you very much. Jocelyn is a 3 o'clock in the morning account. She is awesome. I love this woman. She's got a great family. She's up and going. She's in Taiwan, takes me through Taiwan. It's awesome. And if you're a world traveler, guys, you're going to love it. We've got 22 in the house. AR Patriot Nation, welcome. I want to make sure I get down to Wendy. I saw Wendy down here. Here she is. Southern Grown, and Southern Sown and Grown, welcome. Let me see if we've missed anyone. They're still coming in. I can't even get to the bottom again. Challenging Kitchen. Thanks for coming on in. We've got so many. Amanda's Adventures. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. Martin's Treasure Hunting. Thank you so much for coming on in today. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. Bud Files. Thanks for coming on in. There's way more than 22 in here, guys. Joyce Stewart. Thanks for coming on in. I'm going to tell you, if you want to watch a woman cook, you can go to Challenging Kitchen. And I just enjoy this woman. She's such a joy to listen to and so enthusiastic. Got a great family too, by the way. You mess with her, you're messing with thousands of people. I want to tell you, she's got a huge fan base. Martin's Treasure Hunting, thanks again for being here. We got Bud Files, which is a huge supporter. Amanda's is everywhere, guys. Let me see if I can make it to the bottom. Adsy, welcome so much. I appreciate you making the trip. I know you're on the other side of the world. Thank you for making it. Everyone's greeting each other. Broken Hearts Ministry. Thank you very much, Gail, for coming on in. It's great seeing you again. Lex, brother. Welcome, brother. So much respect for you. So much respect for Lex. Guys, Lex and I just go back, and he's just an awesome dude. You can't get better than this. Straightforward, honest. That's all you can ask for. Tennessee Fish Keeper, welcome. We must have 50 people in here. It's misclocking. See, it misclocked it to 134 last time we were in here, right, Bruce?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we've got to have easily 60 or 70 people in here. No, probably 50. Nightmare, welcome. It's great seeing you in here. This guy said something one day that was hilarious to me. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and he says, "Do you know these dumbass?" It was hilarious. Guys, honest as the day is long. I love it. Nightmare, welcome. This is an over 21 account, guys. The Life of Doris the Cat. I'm going to make it to the bottom. I swear to God. And I owe Where A Vlogs an apology for not getting to. We're 9 minutes in, guys, and I haven't made it to the bottom. Do you believe this, Bruce? I haven't made it to the bottom of the chat yet, and we're 9 minutes in. And you're exciting. I'm a boring guy. You're pretty exciting. You got a good hip now. You got neighbors stealing peppers. You're not going to be vomiting on yourself today. There's a whole bunch of stuff we could be talking about you, but no, I'm boring the crap out of them. I just want to say hi to everyone here. Let me see. Super Dave, welcome. Patriot Nation, great seeing you in here. Let me see if we can get to the bottom. Where A Vlogs, I ignored her. I missed her on one of the you're going to be on panel with Super Dave this weekend. That's awesome, Nez. Strike Force for you. Welcome, Steve. Hope you're doing well. Tales of Told in the Dark. Thank you very much. We've got 24 clocked in here. I think we've got way more than that. We've got double that. Let me see here. Tales Told in the Dark. Burpee Yoga Uncle. This is the man, guys. This guy's a legend around the world. And I want to thank you for being in here. It's awesome. Super Dave. Appreciate you being here. I can't wait to hear the program with you and Nez. Is this Nets? Nets V Blog. Welcome, Nets. Boy, Nets is like awesome. Spectacular. So, do I hit the bottom? Did I hit the... No, did. Stop it. Stop posting. Okay, there you go. Now, Bruce, is this channel over 21?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Why is that, do you think? Why do you think this channel's over 21?
Well, I mean, we do things that we don't want children to do. It's for mature audiences.
That's right.
Kids, hurting themselves.
That's exactly right, guys. This is really important. We're doing today. Today we're going to be doing. I have an unopened box. Chips 2023. These are the ones that supposedly have some stuff that caused this young man's death. I want to take everyone through this. I'm going to make it as quick as possible. I've got gloves so I don't fuse my eye sockets together like I did last time with Bruce, the troublemaker. And Bruce thought that was pretty funny for a while, but trust me, I couldn't see a thing. Pretty funny. Nice friend there, guys. Anyway, hey, Gary, YouTube police, thank you for being here. Our treasured home, thank you for being here. It's awesome having you all. 27 in the house. We probably have 40 or 50 in here, guys. Now, Bruce, when we do these chips, what do we do beforehand to get ready? Or when do we do a challenge? What are we going to do beforehand to get ready? Real briefly.
Well, if you're experienced like us, you know what's to come after the challenge is over. Your stomach hurts. So we know to prep our stomachs by putting eating certain foods, and that way it the peppers or whatever it is we're eating dilutes and mixes in with that, so it's not attacking our lining inside of our stomachs and guts and stuff. That can be pretty painful if you don't prep.
And they're called calf cramps. We talked about that before, guys. If you eat, no, actually you can feel like you're dying. Your body doesn't know how to react. So, what we do is prep. And I just woke up, so I stuck a few spoonfuls of peanut butter in my mouth. Had a glass of milk. Stuck a few more spoonfuls of peanut butter in my mouth. Had some more milk, and I just ate another spoonful of peanut butter. I'm very liberal with it. Guys, when I did 6 of these Paqui. How many did you do last week? 4?
I made it to my 4th one, but I spit it out because it was so nasty. I couldn't swallow it. So it had nothing to do with it. It was just so gross. I couldn't do it.
Bruce did 3 then. He had 4 in his mouth. He did 3. These tasted horrible. They weren't hot, though, were they?
I mean,
not very hot for us. Not very hot for us.
Yeah, not for us.
So what that got me thinking, guys, because I don't really do challenges and stuff. I just don't do it. We do peppers, and we talk about peppers. But it says there's a warning right on here, guys. Mm-hmm. And that warning for the Paqui 1 chip challenge, that's the whoops. This is the Paqui symbol. I got off the web page. And this is the Paqui warning. The same as is on here. Now, Bruce, the rules were that you had to make it 5 minutes. If you don't make it, that you're a wimp.
Yeah, that's to beat the challenge. Yeah, minimum 5 minutes. Then they go on like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're like you're more of a champ, the longer you go without relief or whatever.
Right. And so we agree that 5 minutes or 10 minutes is all we need. I'm not gonna sit here for 45 minutes. It'd be boring, number one. Number two, it's not gonna get us anywhere. It never got hotter, did it? It didn't get hotter for us adults.
As nasty as those chips taste, once the 5 minutes is up, you gotta have something to wash it down. It's disgusting.
And these people are so disingenuous who are judging other people on this stuff, guys. One person does 2 and they say, oh, that's awesome job. It is an awesome job. 1 chip's a good job. But if 2 chips is a good job, 6 is a good job, 3 is a good job. Anytime you do this, guys, and you put yourself in front of it, it's a good job. I'm sorry, even if you get terribly sick, because your prep isn't bad, you'll fix your prep and you'll try it again. But you shouldn't be trying these manufactured chips first. You should try peppers, right, Bruce? Because you can eat the tip, you can eat part of it, you can eat all of it, you can eat it without the seeds, you can eat it with the seeds, right?
Yeah, it's all natural.
Right, and that's what I call it. It's nature's way to do it. If you do a manufactured chip, it's because you walk around with your Johnson on your shoulder and you think that it's going to make you a man. And if you eat 50 peppers, you think you're a man. It has nothing to do with that, guys. Zero. It's not how much you do. It's who you are. And if you're a jackass, you're going to always be a jackass. If you're a pathological liar, you're going to be a pathological liar. And everyone spots that crap. Spot that as well. Bruce, people end up on Bruce and my channel and a whole bunch of other people's channels because they're nice and we just have a good time, right? So, right, Bruce? I mean, otherwise, why would they come to your channel? They don't come to your. They spot a Kamala Harris 5 miles away. If they know you're disingenuous, Bruce, they're not going to be here.
Right.
So here's the warning on the box, and my point to summarize all this, guys. If you read these packages, they're telling you exactly what you need to know, and then I'm going to shock you with this. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods. Bruce, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Makes total sense. How about allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant? Are you pregnant, Bruce?
I sure look it.
No, you're not, right?
I've been expecting for like 20 years.
Or have any medical conditions. Any medical conditions. So, Bruce, let's say that you had some cardiac conditions. Let's say that you had compromised cardiology. Let's say you have congestive heart failure. Let's say you have anything that's respiratory or anything with your heart or an irregular anything. You need to go see your doctor first before you do these things. I asked my doctor, and you know what? He looked at me. He goes, "What are you trying to do?"
So
what?
You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
they will increase your heart rate when you're consuming a lot of the spicy stuff.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right. So if you are doing these things, do the right things along with it that show you're an adult. This is not about bravado. This is about personally challenging yourself. The people with bravado think that this means way more. It's a food, guys. If you eat a chip, it's called food. If you eat a pepper, it's called food. And it's going to be nothing more no matter how far back you look or anything else. So let's keep on going. Keep out of reach of children. Does that seem smart? Yep.
Children don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're getting into.
Now, look at me last week.
People be doing this, responsible people.
Right, irresponsible people. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or any other sensitive areas. Don't hold your junk with hands that you've touched the super hot pepper or these chips, or it's going to hurt. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to make sure if there's anyone new coming into. Diana Graziosi, Rustic, Outdoors. We got 30-some people in here now, which is probably a 40. Indiana Chris, thank you so much. Rustic, appreciate you making the trip, buddy. You know it. Brewers Prospecting, love having you. Al, thank you so much. Got some great people. We got Gary, YouTube Police, a great account. Native Wildman, welcome. Thank you for coming on in. Native Wildman. Diana Graziosi. Welcome to our channel, Diana Graziosi. Thank you for coming on here. I love having you, man. Love having Diana. Tales Told in the Dark. It's awesome. Let me see if I can make to the bottom. Angela Critters, thank you for making it. I know everyone's so busy. Sarcastic. you can't handle crapping fire or pissing lava, don't eat this product. That's exactly what we're saying. And guys, we're overkilling it a little bit here because someone passed away. This is not, we're trying to smile a little bit, but this is why this is an adult channel. We're not treating this frivolously. We're treating this with respect. So every kid out here that sees this and watching, I can't control if they watch or not. I can just tell don't watch it, right? And it's over 21. But the whole point of this is, if you don't take time to read the label, you're not going to take time to do the right things. Go to the doctor, talk to your parents, period. And parents, you're smart enough to figure this out. Just rub it on your genitals for 5 minutes, and I'm going to tell you what, you're going to come to a new appreciation of why you shouldn't put this in your mouth. Okay, so seek medical assistance should you experience any difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. So, Bruce, we've covered the warning, right? I mean, we've covered all that, and I'm not making light of this, guys, at all. I am pointing out the absurdity of the warnings on this thing, and how they cover everything that we want to. And this young, beautiful man passed away because of whatever reason. We just don't know. And I'm going to say this, guys. Bruce, it says, how hot is this? It's between 1.7 and 1.4 million Scoville units. What is that, Mr. Pepperhead, in terms of super hot peppers? Jefferson Einstein, welcome.
I believe it's the 2 pepper powders that go into the 2023 chip. That's the Scoville units that those peppers average. You got the
right.
Carolina Reaper, and I think it's the Naga Viper that goes into the
right.
2023
exactly right.
chip. You're basically experiencing the spiciness of those peppers if you were to eat them on their own.
Right. This chip, by the way, Bruce, I was reading this. No known allergens in the top 9 allergens according to the government. FDA. It doesn't contain dye of any type or charcoal. So it's really, let's just look at it in another way. The One Chip Challenge has blue corn, sunflower or safflower oil, Carolina Reaper pepper, and like you were saying, they have Naga Viper pepper and sea salt. Now, I am not a doctor, guys. I worked with some of the finest in the world. And if some stupid people don't realize how outclassed they are, that's their problem. My problem is here, guys. I have, in my past life, I had a semi worth of paper, semis filled worth of paper to apply for a product that had to be approved. There were books written about this product, and that is a tip of the iceberg. And one of the things you have to do when you do this is you've got to be completely honest. There's no flaws in any of this. You've got to be open and honest about it. And reading this package insert, there's something else that went on, Bruce. I don't know what it is. I think I don't know what it is. I don't want to speculate, and let's not speculate here because out of honor for the beautiful family and this beautiful young man. It's just terribly sad. I think we all agree. We all heard it. This is on their website. It says the Paqui One chip is intended for adults only with clear and prominent labeling highlighting the chip is not for children or anyone sensitive to spicy foods who has allergies, pregnant, or has underlying health conditions. That was my takeaway from that warning, isn't it? I mean, that's what the warning told us. We have seen an increase in teens and adults and individuals not heeding these. As a result of the product continues to adhere to food standards, blah, 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 we are offering refunds. Now, I want to make sure that you understand the significance of this chip and what it has caused. This is the government poison control line. This is poison.org/help-and-FAQ. They have a page, guys, with an 800 number that talks about the Paqui One chip. Talks about 3 individual cases where someone had problems. There was a problem with a 25-year-old man, a 15-year-old boy. A 15-year-old boy, Bruce. What the hell are these parents thinking? If it's the parents, I imagine it wasn't. I imagine they got him out of a retail store. And a 14-year-old boy. Guys, the only thing I'm going to say is I'm going to go back to the original line I had here. Out of responsibility for everything. These parents did a beautiful job raising their boy. He's a boy. Kids are kids. And they're going to do this stuff, right, Bruce? We all did it. We all did it.
I mean, it's intended to be fun. Kids are going to see it. They're going to want to do it.
Yes, and we're not bashing the company. We're not bashing the family. We're not bashing anyone. We want this family to come to closure and hopefully find out the truth about this. Now, Bruce, in front of me, hermetically sealed. Do you see the sealing on that box?
Looks taped up to me.
Okay, look at the sealing on this side of the box.
Yep.
This is for all the same person who makes drama out of everything, because if they talked about themselves, no one would listen. Sad, isn't it? Now, all right, Bruce, you see the back hermetically sealed. Whoops, can you see it?
Yep, it's there. Yep.
Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, you see that one? Now I'm going to lower this down so we have, I want to keep these in view, guys. There. Okay, let me get my bowl out of the way. We've got, the tape is right here on these. It's right where my fingers are. Can you see it?
Yeah, that little annoying piece of tape that holds it shut.
Right, so we're gonna open this one. That's one. That's two. Got another box. One. Two. And we're going to open the last one. Just run it down the edge until you hit that tape, guys. One. Two. I will open each one of these guys in front of you. I've got 3 chips. 3. You see them? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 chips. What have you heard about these chips, Bruce? Have you heard anything? And people, thanks for staying in here. Have you heard anything about these chips as far as heat-wise?
Yeah. Everybody I've watched do these chips on YouTube said they are a little spicier than the blue ones. They don't taste quite as bad as the blue ones, but they still taste nasty.
Right.
But I mean, those blue ones were pretty bad. So
same heat though, right?
people say it's a little bit spicier.
Good.
That could be the Naga Viper peppers. That's a pretty spicy pepper. Adding that the scorpions they usually have.
Okay, do this. Now, Bruce, do you see the temperature on here?
Oh, let's see here.
All right.
I couldn't see. Like 150 something.
Okay, so it's let me take this wrapper off. I'm going to turn it on. It says 82 degrees. Do you agree? Outside temperature? Let me see if I can see. Do you see 82?
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
Okay,
yeah.
Now, pouring coffee. What does that temperature say now?
I'm getting a reflection of light on your
okay.
109, 120 something.
Here, let me see. Here, do you see that?
Was that 156?
156 degree coffee.
Yeah,
we're going to be smoking a cigar and drinking 156 degree coffee. Now, why would I drink hot coffee, Bruce?
Chip's not hot enough. You need the coffee to get it go hotter.
Yep, I need to get it hotter. And my rectal exam gloves. What happened last time, Bruce?
Let's see if you glue your eyes shut again.
Woo!
Rub it in your eyes.
Yeah. Cheers. Hot coffee.
I'm gonna grab something too. Oh, hang on. Get my cane. I guess I got one thing I can eat that I don't think it's gonna hurt me. There we go. Still had it. And that message I sent you this morning, I had 2 of those pumpkin-shaped purple ghost peppers, but one had a hole in it. I still had it. I still had it in my bedroom. I don't see anything dark in there, but I couldn't ship it out because that'd probably rot by the time it got to you.
Okay.
So I can eat this. I don't think this is gonna bother my incision.
I'm going to try to lower these so I can keep. What I'm going to try to do, guys, I'm going to try to keep the packages in front of you when I open them. I'm not going to worry about anything else, and that doesn't make any difference. This is for fun. And I'm drinking. That invalidates the win, I guess, for the people that are really insecure and would say that. And for the people that know, look at how cool inside of that box is. It says swift strike to the mouth, senses recoil, viper hypnosis, abdomen attack, serpent spiral. And what do we got here, Bruce?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Now we're going to open it. It's unopened. There you go. So we're going to open it. Let's go, huh? Should we go? I'd like to get this to be 8 hours long. That way I can make put titles and stuff. Okay, so we got broken chips in here. So I'm going to raise this up so we can see the broken chips. See them in there?
Yeah.
This smells different. All right. So, whoops. Here we go. Ready? Coffee. Scalding hot. Does nothing. That's one chip.
How's it taste so far?
Way better.
Nice.
Like more hot coffee. Tongue is at a 1. Smoking cigar.
Well, I'm gonna pop my little pumpkin-shaped ghost pepper.
There you go. Okay, guys, we're gonna open the next one. Oh, we got a whole chip. Whole chip, Bruce.
Oh, I could tell that was definitely not right.
Oh, yeah?
Well, these peppers get a caramel red when they're ripe. So I ate it while it was still in its purple.
Scale of 1 to 10, my tongue is barely noticeable. Look at the chip, guys. It is absolutely coated.
This is really weird. This is the first time I've eaten one of these pumpkin-shaped purple ghost peppers.
Any heat?
I'm getting another pepper flavor.
Yeah.
That's what I normally taste with the regular purple ghosts.
Any heat at all? Any heat, Bruce?
What's that?
Any heat?
Oh, a fraction of a 1 out of 10. It's just a purple ghost. It wasn't bad though. Just a little bit of bitterness because it was only just barely starting to ripen. So
right,
you'll get that if you eat completely unripened peppers. Get bitterness. It wasn't that bad though.
Scalding hot coffee.
This is like literally. It tastes like I ate a habanero.
Really?
That's really weird. That's not a flavor I normally get with the purple ghost peppers. So something really weird's going on with those phenotypes.
Third one. Another whole one.
Would you say those are a little spicier than the blue chips?
Bottom of my tongue. Let me drink some coffee.
You're crazy.
You're
mad, man.
Well, how do I word that? I don't think so, but I've eaten these faster, and there seems to be maybe a little bit more of a build of heat. So here's the third one, guys. Hope you're doing well. We got 29 in the house. Let me see if we have anyone new coming in. Brenda, thank you. Elvin Lewis, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited about this, guys. Old Fart Gaming, welcome. Geeky Girls, welcome. Mr. Dogger, Alien Boy.
Our dog stay inside just because I'm home alone all day long since I'm out of work. Just it gets really boring and lonely in here, so I've had the dog inside hanging out with me.
Nice.
Just for some company.
Want me to go?
Let's do it. You know, that pumpkin cake purple ghost pepper left a really good aftertaste. It's too bad only one of my plants are doing that, man. Those would be really good to snack on. I snack on those purple ghost peppers. The plants are putting out so many. I have plenty of extras to be able to afford to snack on them alongside selling them and stuff.
Well, your peppers are really doing well now, right? I mean, they're really kicking in.
Oh,
Cole
yeah,
Walsh, welcome. No, Cole, they're fake chips. That's what everyone's going to make it out to be. So we're going to have the rest of the cup of coffee. Not at once, though. I want to tell you. Right now, what's burning? Where am I? Very low heat. Outside of my tongue, top of my tongue, bottom of my tongue, nothing. Throat, nothing. Eyes are watering.
I ate that on an empty stomach too, by the way.
What?
I had lunch at like 11:30, and it's almost 7 p.m. my time, so I'm not worried about a ghost pepper though. I'll be all right. I didn't even think about that before I popped that, but
all right,
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah, well, if it's green, that means that you'll be pretty good, in my mind. 29 in the house still. We got well over 29 people in here. Cole, great to see you in here. Finishing up coffee. My coffee right now is exactly, it was 157. It's only 134 degrees. I'm drinking that while I'm doing the chips.
We need to do a fun video eating peppers with one of those masks over our face, because that'll make it burn worse, just like drinking coffee afterwards.
Yeah, well,
it does. It works.
The joy of these chips, I think, this weekend or when I get the box, guys, I've got 10 Paqui chips coming in. 10. And I'm going to have to prep for it, but we're going to do 10 Paqui chips or whatever I can get in my mouth. I did 3 as a kind of a risk assessment. And these are, I would say 3 chips are spicier.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said.
They're spicier. They've got more bite to them. Hang time's pretty good. Pretty good.
I guess some people said that the coating of the pepper powder is thicker on the 2023 chips too.
Yeah, it's very much thicker. What I noticed is it's almost rolled on. Like, and I don't know how you do it when it's my nose is running. Tongue is at about a 2 and a 3, 2 or 2. something like that.
Oh, wow, nice.
I'm getting a burn on this one. Probably because of the coffee, but
yeah.
I think I could probably do 4 or 5 of these.
Is the heat building up with each chip, or is it just when you drink your coffee?
Let me give you an assessment of that. It is very steady. There's no pain. It's like my tongue right on the outside rim, on the outside top, is feeling a little bit of a burn. And it's steady burn. It's not like panic burn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not panic burn. It's like a pepper, like chocolate, primatali, those peppers, but a little bit worse. Hang time. That's what I'm trying to say. The hang time is worse.
Yeah.
I think the primatali would be hotter. Yeah.
Well, they're definitely a lot spicier than the chip to me. That's for sure.
Yeah. This these were really packed, Bruce. I did very little prep. I had a glass of milk, 4 big spoons of peanut butter, and that's it. And then another one after I had a glass of milk.
I know that peanut butter is a lifesaver for me when I do these things.
Yeah. I'm curious. Watch out, Nez. Malarkey. MR Duggar's one of the cool dudes, man. Thank you, Nez, for helping out. Tennessee Fish Keeper. Yeah, I've got to go to work tonight. So I'm not really thinking that this is going to be a big deal. I will do what do we do? Post Carnage? What was the last video we did?
I think that was a, what do you call it, an afterburn show?
Yeah.
Or
we'll do that. We'll do something like that. Nothing, no gut punch at all. None. Eyes are way better this time. Heat is totally going away. My tongue is at a 1. Yeah, it's at a 1.
that's about what the chips were for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't tried the 2023 chip yet. They're hard to get a hold of now because of what happened.
Yeah. Boxes are now going for $220. So I don't know how many minutes it's been. Has it been 5 minutes? It's got to have been 5 minutes. Guys, that was hotter than 2022, better tasting than 2022.
That's a big plus right there.
Yeah. This chip, I think I could do 10 2022s easily because they didn't have a lot of heat. They just had terrible taste. These chips are going to give me more of a trouble, so it'll be interesting to see what I can do. I don't think I can do 10. I'm not that level. I'm trying to guess what I think I could do with these. I think I could do 5.
I think as long as your gut don't give out first, you should be able to get through all 10 of them.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it just totally depends on the gut.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes these things can hit really quick after eating them. Sometimes it takes a while. So,
Yeah, remember Matty Spice before he took down his channel on with everyone else because of the negativity and toxicity of a few of the pepper eaters. He had a few gut bombs. I think he called it a gut bomb, in which he ate it, and you could tell his stomach was wrong. He said, "Oh no, oh no," and he had one of the best channels because he was apolitical, and he's a nice guy. And I believed him when he said that, Bruce. I believe what he says. There's no puffing on any of this stuff, right? And what you look for when you want to find someone you trust is they just shut up and do it, right? And they just do that. And he loved doing it. And then he said he was going to get into metal detection, and he left. I can count a number of channels that have gone dormant now because no one goes to the people anymore. Oh boy, I just got powder in my eye.
oh, here we go again.
Bruce, that was good. That was if I'm going to say, here's some coffee.
I'm wishing I would have thought to picked more peppers earlier and brought them in. I would have done more than just that purple ghost. I thought I was going to get a little more burn than that. I haven't been going extreme with my stuff lately, just because I got to worry about it coming out of my sweat and stuff, and then irritating my where they cut me open in surgery. But
it's not worth it.
I'm kind of wishing I would have grabbed at least one of my peppers from outside.
It's not worth it, Bruce, to take a chance because, this is serious stuff. That surgery, if I'm not mistaken, there are 300,000 of those surgeries a year. This is from 30 years ago. 300,000 of those surgeries, and they're very expensive. The implants range from probably going north of $75,000 to $100,000 for customs, maybe more. And the surgery costs are a lot more because it's a tighter surgery.
I haven't gotten my thing for my medical insurance in the mail to tell me how much they covered, but I was figuring it was going to be really expensive.
Well, it depends on the institution. 1 second here. I got to get, bad mistake. Let's see what the chat's saying. Arsenic Element, welcome. Iron Antlers, welcome. We just finished, gentlemen. 2023 Paqui chips. My assessment is it was about a 2 out of 3, maybe a 3. I don't have that kind of. It was a 2 to me. These are a much better tasting chip. The 2023s are. You can't get them anymore. But they're a better tasting chip. They've got longer hang time, and they're not vile. Bruce and I had to stop. You stopped at 3, all right, Bruce? So
I tried eating a 4th one. I couldn't do it. It's too gross.
Yeah. I ate 6 of the 2022, and I couldn't eat anymore, guys. I just couldn't. I couldn't force myself to eat them. They were that terrible. Heat was literally inconsequential. Let me see what anyone else says. Iron Antlers, great seeing you. Arsenic Element, great seeing you. Well, I mean, one chip, guys, here's how this rolls, right? If you do it, you win because you're taking a risk, right? If you do the doctor deal, you do pepper deals, you know you can handle something pretty hot, you're a winner. You're doing it right way. And whether you do it or not, at least you're putting yourself out there. Doing one chip completely, that makes you a winner, guys. You cross the finish line. And
these things are fun to do anyways,
Pardon me?
These things are fun to do anyways.
Right. and that's what I mean. You know, Native Wild Man was criticizing himself, and I think he should. I think he should be very proud of one chip. Thank you, Nez. Thank you, Brenda. Nikki, great seeing you here today. Diana, I love you. Great having you. Hey, Patty. It's awesome having you in here. Old Fart Gaming. God is great from Japan. Welcome. Profesos, no so tiempo. Welcome. Thank you for coming on in. All right, so guys, I think we have been on here for 50 minutes. Geeky Girls, welcome. Storage Bandits, thank you so much for coming in, guys. Thank you so much. Any final thoughts, Bruce?
I'm lost for words, I guess.
Well,
be responsible when you're doing these things, you know. We don't need anything like that happening. No, it's sad. Just, be careful. Make sure you read the instructions and warnings when you buy anything. You know.
Right. And these are not to be taken lightly. Start with peppers. They're nature's way to give you some guidance, and just have fun. And Storage Bandits, I appreciate you even making the journey, buddy. If you can just come in to say hi, I'm happy as a pig in mud. Al, thanks for hanging in there. Backtrack, hooligans, what's going on? Good seeing you here, Backtrack. It's great having you here today. Guys, what a group. We're still at 19 people, and it looks like we've got way more than that in here. Jefferson. Awesome. Kim Burris is still hanging out. So my overall read on this is this was a good chip. They really made, Bruce, they made some really good improvements to it. Right now, I'm at a Zippo. No real burn to speak of. Stomach is doing great. Coffee.
Yeah, I did hear one person say, no, I asked them, I'm trying to remember who it was. It was a couple days ago. I commented on their channel. They did the 2023 chip, and I asked about the taste, and they thought it was so nasty, but they said it was nowhere as bad as the 2022 chip. I thought the 2021 chip was nasty when I ate it, but after I did the 2022, the blue one, that made the previous one, not taste so bad.
Yeah.
That blue one was pretty bad.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to put in words for people on this. Consider yourself in your life lived about taking chances, right? Calculated chances. Now, I've got a box of 10 of these coming in. 10. Go price them today. I wanted to do a risk assessment. Unfortunately, Bruce can't do this. There's two reasons for it. I just want to be honest. I can't afford spending $600 to do a Paqui one chip, number one. Number two, and the most important thing, is Bruce's incision and capsaicin flowing through. I think it would pass into your bloodstream. I don't have any scientific proof of that. I'm not a doctor. But I think it would end poorly if it became an irritant.
It does come through the pores. Like when you sweat. I've done challenges and then I've eaten stuff and then gone to work and be under the sun, and you could feel that capsaicin and that sunlight just burning the heck out of you. Like you could feel it coming out of your sweat. So, and since it is an irritant, I mean, like if you get this stuff rubbed on your skin, it will irritate your skin. Like you get pepper oils on your skin. So my worry would be, that coming out and going through my, because they cut really deep into my leg. I mean, they put a new joint in my leg. Cut the top of my right femur bone off, cut out some of my my right hip out, and they had to cut through a lot of I'll admit it. They had to cut through a lot of fat, muscle and all that stuff, and I can't have some things irritating it. I need this thing to heal. I'm like within 5 days just after the surgery. Just got it done Friday, so I gotta let this thing heal properly.
Well, guys, if you would share this out, that would help. If you would go to Bruce's channel, it's in the description. Go check him out and give him a sub. If you would give a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you could go to the comment section below the video and leave a comment, that would be great. And if you don't want to, that's fine, guys. This is meant for fun. It's not meant to be shackled down to doing all this nonsense, right? Bruce and I, if Bruce can make it, will probably do a debrief maybe tomorrow if you want to, Bruce. I'll give a debrief. We'll spend 15 minutes on it. I'll put a post up today. You want to do that?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll be home all day.
Okay. And when my box of chips comes in, guys, we're going to set it up for the weekend because I'm not doing this during the week. I'm not doing 10 chips and then going to work. I'm sorry. That's not responsible. So we'll do that either probably most likely next weekend. We can't do it if I don't have it here. And it took an act of God to get these. Ladies and gentlemen, all the folks in the chat, we had a ton. Bizabara Breaks, welcome. Izzy, welcome. Look at Izzy showing up. Izzy, you rock, man. Challenging Kitchen, thank you so much. I got a comment for you, Pepper. I know you do. I know you do, Nez. All that malarkey, right? Let me see here. Oh, Danny Boy, thank you for coming on in. Judy Mae Collins, thank you for coming on in. Guys, this community of support, and we all know what we're talking about, is fantastic. I block any and all negativity. I block any and all toxic people. I block any and all drama. And the result of that is having the best people you could ever imagine as a co-host, as my family on YouTube. And I think everyone agrees now that there's no place on YouTube for bullying, toxicity, ridiculousness, drama.
We're just trying to have fun.
You're here to have fun. And if that's who you are, that's what you are, karma's a bitch. And for me, I can't tell you, Bruce, how much I love the people on YouTube more than I love YouTube. I don't really like YouTube. I think YouTube's a bad platform. But I think the people on YouTube that I've met, including yourself, are wonderful people. And we're all here. Yeah, it's we have a very special bunch of people that want to have fun. They come here to lift themselves up because life is not easy, is it? It's not easy at all. Any final thoughts, Bruce?
I guess we'll see everybody tomorrow again.
Yes. Guys, we're going to do a debriefing. Twisted Art Lady, thank you so much for coming on in. You're just an angel for making the trip. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I just come to Nez's to create mayhem and skullduggery. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sharing if you did, and you'll be so kind. If not, I certainly understand.
Oh, I did want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came from Johnny Smallpepper's channel onto my channel and leaves kind comments on my videos. I had some people wishing me good luck and prayers and everything for the surgery and my recovery. And a lot of those people came from your channel. I had some of mine too, but just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's done that.
Fantastic. And Bruce, you've earned it. This group is pretty discerning. We have this group goes to every continent in the world, and this group is constantly flushing out bad people. And because of that, and you being up here, they like what they see. I can promote you till the end of time. I know one person that uh, uh, I call them the human lead balloon. Everyone tries to promote them, but it's not a man or a woman. It's not important. It's not a segment. I think you'd be surprised in the segment. And they can't get this person they can't get them any traction. No one ever stays. And the reason why is because people see something. And when they see you and they hear you, they just know you're a nice guy, you're fun, you're kind, you're a good person. And that's what they love seeing. That's what these people are all out here. They're all out here just trying to make it through today, pay their bills, laugh a little bit, and come have a good time. And that's honestly where they're coming from, Bruce. There's nothing I could say to make you a good person. There's nothing I could say to get them to come to your channel.
Right.
All they do is see you and they hear you and they listen to you and they trust you. And I want to tell you, this group, they don't trust easily. They're a good group, but man, you have to earn your stripes here. And congratulations. I'm glad. How many people have you gained, by the way?
There's been a lot. I mean, I've had people say, like, specifically say that they learned of me through your channel, and you know, I picked up quite a few people even this last 3-4 weeks. I can almost swear I remember at least 3 or 4 people said specifically that they came, through from your channel, and I probably picked up at least 20 people this last month.
And guys, Bruce's channel link is in the description of this video. Bruce Cook, and he has an avatar of a fighting man. It's a green and maroon. I think
it's an anime character.
Yeah, anime character. But you can find his channel link in the description. In all the videos that I do with Bruce, I put it in the description because he deserves to have a look from all of us. Guys, have a great day. We've got 20 in here after an hour. Unbelievable. You guys are so appreciated. And I want to thank you for sharing this experience with Bruce and I. And he'd be running around jumping up and doing jumping jacks, except he can't run around doing jumping jacks right now. And we can't wait. How many weeks did he say? Is it going to be 6 weeks or so?
Oh goodness. I was on the phone with the nurse earlier today, trying to ask them if I could get behind the wheel and drive to the place that I want to go, because I hate being stuck here. Right. And they were telling me I gotta wait 3 to 5 weeks to do that.
Yep.
I gotta wait at least 6 weeks before I could go back to work after about 4 weeks, 5 weeks once I can drive. But I have to work behind the counter, at the register, and then after 6 weeks I can be on my feet, during the day. But I gotta be using I'm using a cane right now. I did buy a walker, and then I ended up not using it. But I'm going to be using the cane for at least 6 weeks when I'm hobbling around. But I should be able to, get back to doing some of the things, not running around, but, doing some of the things that I'm not allowed to do right now.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is that you need to absolutely do what that doc tells you, because the consequence or dislocation of your hip are pretty significant.
Oh, they told me they'd have to open me right back up and relocate it.
Right, and you don't
know what I'm talking about.
Right. So there's you just don't want that, and you don't want that. Right. Bruce, I want to thank you for being awesome, and I want to thank you for being my compadre on this. I could for a better, a more fun person to be on here, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
We might get Arsenic Element up here. I'd like to get Arsenic Element. He
He's been with me for a while.
Yeah. Well, is Arsenic Element
we'll talk offline, but I just like him. I like the guy. He is straight up, doesn't do any of the nonsense. He just comes out here for fun, and he's a good, hardworking man. And I like the idea of what he is and who he is. So we should talk. We'll talk offline, and I think it'd be kind of fun because you have a huge variety of peppers, right? All the way from mild to right. I'd like
17 or 18 different varieties thrown out there.
Right. So I think what I'd like to do is talk with you and Arsenic offline, and then maybe we could send him some of the lower heat peppers.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I think so too. I think it'd be great because I want everyone. I want to start bringing some people up that have never done peppers before, and I think
I'd be very happy to send them out.
Right. But, you know, the other thing, too, is not a lot of people want the lower heat peppers. But I also think it's a great way to introduce people to peppers in a way that they never thought of before. Right. So there's a lot here for the community that hasn't done this before. So, hey, Sid, welcome. Guys, we're going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And before we do, Bruce and I want to send our heartfelt thank you, appreciation, and love for each one of you spending time with us today. It means a great deal. Without that, we'd be having fun by ourselves. And with you, we had fun as a family today. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys.
See you guys.
Bruce, thank you.